Phone's on silent.
Yeah, I did that already. That was the first thing I did.
Yeah, because, I get a lot of phone calls from the girls on Instagram and stuff like that.
I already know. Wait till you get on this show.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. There's that fast start, and that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
Hey, mama, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Bahapanti parties, but I know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings every day. We need a house. It's game time. The game's mine. You know the vibe. Yo viajado el mundo entero, reppin' 305.
To another episode of Don't Blink podcast. I got my dog 2 Nights in the building.
You already know what it is.
Today we got some special guests, man. They family to me, bro. It's my nigga Chef Frankie.
Yes.
And my dog Sofla.
Woo!
Sofla stands for South Florida.
Oh,
where
yeah.
He's from. Born and raised, my brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, thanks for having us, dog. We appreciate it.
Thank you for being here, bro. Now, I was thinking to myself earlier, I'm like, damn, it's kind of like bad timing to have you on the show today. Why? Because I'm dieting for this fight. Got 3 weeks till this fight comes. Y'all are the right now. You guys are the top of the food chain.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If you're on a diet, you don't want to hang out with us, right?
You know what the crazy thing is
Like that.
I've been cooking all day. Like I've been in the kitchen all day. Damn. And I was like, damn, should I bring some food? And I was like, no, you can't eat nothing.
Yeah.
I know.
Listen, you got the water.
This was my last meal. So protein shake till tomorrow.
I know 2 nights he be eating the fritas.
I would have torn it up for him because I'm a team player. I'm a team player. I would have tore it up.
Anything you make with that guava sauce, bro, bring it, bro.
Yeah.
After this fight, though, you know where I'm at.
No, you already know.
Oh, hell yeah.
You already know.
Where we going to be at? We're going to be at Mayor's. What is
We're
it
going to
called?
be at Mayor's. We're going to be at La Mesa. We're going to be at Javi's house.
Okay.
Wherever you want, bro.
Or we could be at the new thing that we got coming out that we don't want to really talk about too much.
No, but I mean, I can tell you don't want to talk about it.
So why was
There's a new little spot coming out. I don't want to say too much, but there's a new spot coming pretty soon, and it's real dope. Chef Frankie curated the menu himself. It's a whole La Jama menu, and
that's right.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's about to get serious.
Damn, all right, cool. So right there. So that's where we're going to aterrizar after the fight.
I'll tell you what. Your first
I fight
burger.
June 26th. On June 27, you're going to see me I'm going to be like you right next to Frankie wherever he at.
Yeah.
And I'll be next to him wherever he at.
Yeah, I always get the text messages from Uly after.
When Uly eats the hamburgers, though, there'll be hot dogs left for you. So.
Yeah, I always get the yo, where you at? What's up, dog? Can we meet up Friday? Because I already had the fight, dog. I won 3 seconds.
But Uly comes in and orders like 4 burgers, like loaded fries, like. The guy, I get it. Like you diet hard, but you eat hard too, right?
Yo, all right. So right quick. So what? I mean, out of that menu that Frankie curated, you know what I'm saying? Hypothetically speaking, what would Uly order from that menu? You know what I'm saying? Is there some exclusive? I can drop some gems.
I already know.
I can drop some gems.
Yeah,
What's up?
He would get La Juliana.
La Juliana.
All day.
All right. What's that? Describe what's that?
Well, I'll let the chef.
Yeah, come on, Frankie. What's up? What's that? La Juliana.
It's just a burger. But like it's kind of one of the burgers that kind of put me on the map in Miami. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot at first when I made it. Like people were beefing, like yo, there's actual beef in like the the restaurant industry and shit. So I made it and I got a whole bunch of grief. So it's a burger with mustard cheese. It has cream cheese. It has laca de guayaba, and it has papita juliana, marmelada de guayaba on top with a little sriracha powder and a little cotija.
You saw he said marmelada.
Dog, listen to me. That burger is crack, dog.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That burger's crack. There should be people fighting over that burger, bro.
Yeah, no, for real, I caught like my beef over that burger when I first did it. Everybody said, "No, I did it first." And I was like, "Hey, yo, that's cool. You did it first, but
yeah, I did it better." What's that line?
But you ain't do it like this.
You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
Exactly. That was years ago.
That's the type of burger you order, and then instead of getting dessert, you just order a pillow.
I remember, bro. One of the best days of my life was filming La Jama with y'all.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Cafe 72. By the way.
Yeah, for real. Hey, but listen.
Better things to come, baby.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go like this, so I could go like this.
Damn, you saw that? Sometimes you gotta go like this.
That's right.
So then you can go like this.
One time you just gotta. Sometimes you just.
We're gonna TikTok that shit.
Sometimes you just gotta get low for the come up. You know what I mean?
That's right.
¿Cómo es que decían los viejos pa atrás ni pa coger impulso, no?
Yeah, that's right.
For
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that's how it is, right? Like in all of our careers, you know.
And it's living and learning.
It's living and learning, right?
No.
You learn and you just do better on the next one.
Yeah, hell yeah. And now to say that, let's alley-oop into, you know what I'm saying, 2020 was a hell of a year, you know what I'm saying?
A hell of a year.
Like a lot of crazy things. And in our podcast, we like to ask our guests, you know what I'm saying, how did they, get through those moments? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I'll start.
Yeah.
Dog, 2020 is honestly, dog, one of the best years of my life.
Damn,
You
look
feel
at
me?
that.
Listen, dog, I'll tell you, in a few fingers, I can say, dog, I never spent more time with my family ever than in 2020. I'm a workaholic, dog, and 2020 taught me, like, yo, chill, relax, dog, chill with the fam, right?
Yeah.
I made money.
And you can still make it happen.
I made money. Yeah. It was a catapult for La JAMA. La JAMA wasn't ideal until the pandemic hit. Everybody got scared, went in the house. And me and the homies said, yo, look, trampoline, papa, let's go. To the moon, like Dogecoin.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a blessing for me too, so I feel you on that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 2020 for me, as far as like video production, apart from everything that we did with La JAMA, I mean, just me on a personal, on my business, just fucking catapulted.
That's awesome.
You know, I think 2020 kind of pulled out the real hustlers.
Yep.
Right? The real go-getters, right? If 2020 broke you, it's because you was already broken.
Yep.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if 2020 just made things better, it's because you was a real hustler and you knew how to adapt and evolve.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the biggest thing, right? Like all of us had to at some point adapt.
Yep.
A little bit to,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
flip it,
saying?
for sure.
We got a
Let it
saying
rip.
here, boy. We got a saying here: you adapt or you die.
Yeah. I mean, there's still people in the house.
Yeah.
There's still people in the house.
I read
People driving around with masks in their car with their windows.
I mean, bro, let's even put like all that to the side. I'm talking about like the hustle is still in the house.
Yeah.
Scared. Like, yo, if that shit didn't wake you up and say, yo, go hustle, cuz. Go hustle. What's going to wake you up? If you ain't making now.
In Miami, I think people be running games, though. They just collecting checks at the crib.
Listen, I'll tell you, dog.
But there's some that's collecting them checks and flipping them.
loans out there.
Yeah. Shit, shout out to the motherfucking PPP. The podcast came out of PPP.
No, but you know, like, yo, they say, like, shout out to the PPP, but yo, a cook that that makes hamburgers don't get no PPP, and they not coming back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on them. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I read something that Swiss Beats once posted, and I'm sure he wasn't the one that invented it, but he wrote evolve or evaporate.
That's right.
Right? And that kind of like resonated with me, and it's always stuck with me since, I mean, this was way before the pandemic, but when the pandemic hit, it seemed to me like it was logical to evolve at this moment.
Yeah, that's when it clicked back in your head. What he
because
said.
if you didn't, you were going to stay stuck, and a lot of people really got stuck, but, guys like us,
Guys like y'all.
Guys, us, all of us, right? Like we just catapulted and we just kept doing our thing. Yeah, man.
Of course. No, you know what, man? We got into the pandemic quick. I wanted to speak on, and it's a good. It's a good to say that exactly. We come from hustling, you know what I mean? We come from the streets. You guys were into music first, you know what I mean? So you had the hustle. So this just came like second nature. Once this thing hit, like, bro, I know how to do. You just got to pivot and hit this way.
It's funny because while everybody was like on the low, like, damn, like, what do we do? Me and Frankie were like, oh shit, we got time.
Yeah.
Now we can finally do all the stuff that we wanted to do. La JAMA started off as an idea between two buddies who were going out to eat, and then we were like, hold on a second, like, let's do it.
Let's do something with it.
So we pulled out the crew and we showed up and we recorded, 16, 17 episodes of La JAMA, and then from there it just of whipping in the kitchen.
I made it a whipping in the kitchen.
We too. That's right. I forgot about that.
We haven't put it out yet, but it's coming.
It's coming.
It's
coming.
Hey, but we definitely have all the footage. We got a lot of it edited. We're still working on a bunch of stuff.
Y'all been killing for a minute. But let me ask you, man, how? Because like I said, Sofla, I know about Sofla about 20 years now. I knew him from music.
You remember when we met?
I remember meeting you at Kevin's shop. You were getting a tattoo of that like Lady Liberty on your side, bro. 20 years ago. I got like this tattoo for the first time 20 years ago.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, I think it was 21 years ago actually. Shout out to Kevin Powell, man. Almost famous tattoos. That's my brother.
He tattooed her. He actually tattooed my cock.
I
What?
seen it.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
I don't know if there are cameras. Can you see this?
Jaden, you got to go down with it. No, but say the joke though. Say the whole joke.
No, I want to show you guys. Like,
So look, I'll tell you.
we were talking about Kevin, the tattoo guy. Come, look, so you can see my tattoo that Kevin did for me. He tattooed my cock. And if you look right here, I got a cock that hangs below my knee. And if you read closely, it says URNAME. It says your name on it. So my cock hangs below my knee.
That was when we used to sell CDs back in the days. That was like his favorite fucking pickup line. He would piss off all the Puerto Rican chicks. But like, what you mean you're gonna show me your cock?
Yeah, but how many chicks?
That's what I'm saying. Say it like the way that you would say it.
How many chicks wanted that cock though? You know what I'm saying? How many women have rubbed my cock in Dade County? And I'm not talking. I'm talking about the one that hangs below my knee, not the short one.
Not the little one.
That tattoo is epic, dog. I remember that. It was awesome.
I remember when I first got it, when I went to Kevin to go do it, Kevin actually drew a big old fucking cock like this. I was like, whoa. Like, I have no big ass cock. I want a little cock that hangs below my knee. So we resized the cock a little bit. And then after we did it, we went to Space that weekend. Yeah. And you motherfuckers took me straight to the bar and told the bartender, hey, I bet you my friend got a cock that hangs below his knee, has your name on it. And if he does, you're getting all of us a shot.
Yeah. Guess who was wasted?
We got
That's awesome. Like, okay, everybody, I gotta see that.
Just advice to anybody out there: I don't recommend you showing your cock to random bartenders at 3 o'clock in the morning. It worked for me.
We were young and stupid.
I was lucky.
We were young and stupid.
Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Damn. So I mean, with that being said, Uly, I mean, we taking it. Why don't take it back 20 years back? Why don't you tell us? You know what I'm saying? Let's take it back. Tell us a little bit of what, like, you know what I'm saying, the beginning stages of your greatness. You know what I mean?
Well, when I first started in my porn career,
no. He said greatness.
That was a fracaso. He did one Bang Bros and they kicked his ass out. He couldn't.
Motherfucker, 2.
Hey, was dope
and
though?
They kicked me off the bus.
Was dope though? Is that y'all been working together since the music too?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So really, like, you know, our friendship started a little over 20 years ago. I had a rap group called Sofla Kings. The reason why Sofla Kings, it actually started off as IV. It was intellectual violence. We were kind of like a Chico, Dead Prez, kind of woke way back.
He had dreads to the floor.
That was like Goody Mob days.
Goody Mob days, Outcast days. And then, it turned into Sofla Kings. And Sofla, obviously South Florida, like you mentioned earlier. And we started selling CDs on the streets. How I met Frankie was Frankie lived in the neighborhood.
And I had a rap group too.
He had a rap group called Rock Bottom.
The
Rock Bottom. You gotta say it like that.
I remember that.
And so we met Frank and Frank and Mario and Frank was making beats at the crib. And I don't know, sometimes you meet somebody and it's just instant. I don't know. It's like a
connection, like a connection. Yeah, for sure.
Some people call it a man crush.
I thought he was gonna say magnet, like a magnet.
I think it was just we just linked, dog, and it's like all of us. Like when we all met each other individually, it was immediately friends for life.
That's why we're here 20 years
and that's
later.
why we're here right now. But that's how it was with Frank, and then from there it blossomed and it grew, and he kept going as an artist. I kept going as an artist, and then evolution took place. You know?
Then I had babies, and then I was like, bro, I'm not with this rap game shit no more.
But we got to travel. We actually got to travel with Two Nice. I just showed Two Nice a picture from 2006 when we went to San Francisco.
Because
I went to the same place where we took that picture at
2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago. Me and Frankie were there, and we were in this basement. Shout outs to Auto Media and DJ Lando One and Leroy and all those boys out there down in downtown Frisco. But we went out there and we had a great time. We did shows, and here me and Frankie come back 2 weeks later. 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Go to the same spot.
15 years
place,
later.
and it's just it looks exactly the same. The guy's still printing T-shirts. Our
Hey, you
picture's
should have
still on
taken
the
a
wall.
picture.
I did. I got a
Dope.
picture.
We did.
I mean, a few things changed because last time we were there, they welcomed us with like fucking beer and weed and food and
this time they welcomed us with beer and food and weed and
I guess it was the same thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty much the same. Time stopped over there.
Yo, I remember when I met them. I was with Platano, Cito Rocks, the whole like the Miami movement with like DJ Mingo and DJ Shock. Shout out to DJ Shotgun, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
And all them boys, right? So it was like I would look at them. Like, I mean, I still do because I got the utmost respect for them. But at that time, it was like, damn, they were the artists. They were with the girls. They were with the cars. They were with the vibes. They were doing shows. And they would be doing shows with Platt. So I'll be at the shows. They'll see me little, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Do I still look the same?
Yo, you look exactly the same. Actually, I took a picture with Too Nice's father the other day, and he still looks the damn same. You know what I'm saying? This I'll never forget a memory about Too Nice. Walking into the Miami Arena, right? Miami Arena. That shit don't exist no more, but it was the Miami Arena.
Some of the followers might not even know.
Yeah, they don't know.
The stories. Here come the stories.
I walk in and I start going down the aisle, and on stage is Plat, the whole like Baja Ponte crew type shit, and then Too Nice is the dancer guy. You know what I'm saying? Young as hell, and he was like jumping and just doing like I don't know what the fuck, but it looked like Luigi. It looked like Luigi and Mario too. Like they look on the stage doing a little. That shit. I was like, yo, look at this dude, bro. Michael Jackson over here.
One of my first memories of Too Nice was going to a Baja Ponte party.
Oh,
and
damn!
I feel like you were like the most underage person there. Like, you should not have been there.
You shouldn't have been there.
But the fun part was that like while all of us like the older guys, right? Like we were all like trying to be cool and get girls. This guy just wanted to dance.
Just wanted to
have a good time. So I stayed next to him.
That's how he got him.
Yeah, that's how he got him. So I was smart enough to stay next to him because the girls would come see the little kid dancing, and then I'd be like, oh, that's my little cousin.
And now he still looks the same. So now the girls they be like, oh, look at the kid dancing.
And then I'd be like, yeah, they're my cousins.
I want to thank you now for all the residual pussy that you've given me throughout all these years. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
And by the way, residual pussy is my word. I invented that. It happens sometimes when you get leftovers from people that are more popular than you.
That's how it was back in the days with me and him. He had like the dreads, you feel me?
Oh, yeah, there was a vibe. Frankie was a bodyguard, like chilling.
He would tie it up, long dreads, all the girls would flock to him, and I'll just stand next to him, you know?
I used to be.
No, and they had the old school whip wrapped, you know what I'm saying, with their logo. That was like the original freaking ones doing all that shit.
Like one of the things that we did that nobody else did was we took our music into our own hands and said, fuck the labels, we're going to sell our own music, right?
Could have been a mistake, but that's what we did.
I'll explain why it couldn't have been a mistake, and I'll tell you why.
It's part of the hustle.
Because back then, we were doing what is called right now Spanish trap. Latin trap
didn't exist.
We were doing that back then, right? So we were taking these Little John Atlanta style beats, and we were rapping gangster street shit in Spanglish. And the labels were like, "What are you talking about?" I can't even tell you how many times Sony, Universal. I mean, just everybody was like, "Yo, this ain't it. This is not what's coming." So we were like, "All right, cool, this ain't it." So we went out ourselves. We bought those 2 cars. We wrapped them, and we printed our CDs, and we sold 100,000 CDs in a little over a year.
Yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
So. And this is real shit because some of the people in this room were actually there back then. Like we quit our jobs and everybody was on payroll. I mean, we didn't make a lot of money. We were making like $500 a week.
And we'll spend it at Fat Tuesdays all of the day.
I'd pay these guys and they'd spend all their money, but that's what it was. And really, we didn't do it for the money. We did it for the passion. We did it for the love. We did it because we like to be around the people. And I think that's just something that's never changed about Frankie and I. Is that we're still people persons.
Yeah.
And still passionate about what you do, which is dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, which is I actually went into when I created the whole Let It Rip season shit. It was because I felt like the passion of making music, like I lost it, like the funness, like let's go to the studio.
You get deadlines.
No, because thinking of the industry, thinking about what people are gonna say. Oh, I need to make a hit record instead of me making something that I would like, and eventually people that are like-minded, like myself, will get attracted to that, or you know what I'm saying, vibe with it. And then we did the whole Let It Rip season shit, and it was exactly like what you guys did at that time.
I think like as far as me, like. We used to, that was my passion, though. I used to have mad fun rapping, dog. Like, I would wake up to that and go to sleep to that. You feel me? Like,
let me tell you something. When they said, "Yo, Too Nice, you ready to, let's do a song together."
Yeah.
I was like, what? Mind you, I was 13, 12, 14, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing them like, damn, one day I would look at Platt. We'll go with shows with Platt. Yeah. And be like, yo, one day I'm going to be performing on TV. I'm going to be performing on the big stage.
So kind of like, we're kind of like your uncles? I just think that I want to make it official, and now from now on, I just like to be referred to as Theo.
Theo Sofla.
Is that too much to ask for? I don't know. Is that too much to
ask for? Nah, it's love, bro. It's love.
Theo.
It's love.
Yeah, but I think, I think doing it for the fun, like you make the best music.
Absolutely.
Right? And then, at least I'll talk for myself. The second I had deadlines, I'll pump out the song. Like, I was a beast. I would write a song in 15 minutes, no problem. But it wasn't the same when I was doing it for me. You feel me? And later on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got out of it for other reasons. I had kids, and I just, you know what I'm saying? I need to get that money. But, like, when I was doing it for the fun, dog, my music was great, better. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like a struggle. The second you put a timer on me, that's it.
You know, and that applies to us right now too. Even with La JAMA, like when we did La JAMA, it was, I mean, straight up, man, it's fun for us. For real. The moment somebody starts telling us that no, okay, we should do, we're like, we don't even want to hear that shit. It's got to be fun. I think we're all at an age right now where we've honed our craft enough that it has to be fun for us. Right? And I think Frankie's like that too in his restaurant business, and I'm like that in my direction, in my video world too. Like, you could call me and ask me to do a video for you, but I don't know, like if it's a whack idea and it's what we're gonna do, put some girls in front of a car again, and I don't know, like I'll say no to that because I want everything that I do to mean something.
To have a purpose for sure.
Everything that I do has to mean something.
Yeah, like I tell my kids, like, you know, yo, find something. You know, my kids are young. My son's 14, my daughter's 10. But I tell them, like, find something you like.
His son look like a grown ass man.
He a big ass.
He's producing too. He's making beats. He's making beats.
Hook it up, Nino.
I just want to point out that we're still waiting on results from the DNA test.
Listen, I paid for him already, boy. You can't have them. Don't come claiming them now. You should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah, you lost that.
But I tell my kids, like, yo, like, find something you like, whatever you like, just make sure you love it, and then figure out how to make money doing it.
Yeah.
And you don't gotta work.
And then they got you like-minded individuals that have that vibe that can possibly be, that will be there to.
They have you to look up to.
Yeah.
I won't take a job. I won't take a consulting job. I won't take a restaurant job. I won't take a job if
you ain't feeling it.
If I ain't feeling it, it ain't fun. I'm not taking. I don't care how much you pay me. That might be why I'm broke.
Yeah. but possibly you are investing your time in things that make you happy, and
for sure, 100%.
Society hasn't put a price on it.
I'm not. I'm not broke.
All right, cool. But are you happy?
Yes,
because there's definitely no price on being happy.
Hey, one thing about Sofla always been happy. But let me ask you,
life is all about perspective, my brother.
Absolutely.
Right? It takes more energy to be angry, frustrated, negative than it does to just put a fucking smile on your face and say, what's next?
Absolutely, dog. Absolutely.
That's how I look at it.
And I love being positive, motivating, bro. And it takes, it costs nothing to be nice to people, bro. You know what I mean?
It's nothing. It's a free gift.
I agree with that. Absolutely. How'd you guys did you always cook? How'd you make the transition to the kitchen?
Well, like I remember
you at Gigi's, my dog. With the little ice cream and a fire pole.
See, I was sick of, at Gigi, I was sick of cooking. Yeah. Right? So my favorite thing to do is definitely not to be on the line in the kitchen. It's not my favorite thing to do. I like creating. Anything that has to do with creating is good. At a young age, I was always cooking. You know what I'm saying? I was pretty like independent in that part of my life where I always cooked. I just understood food. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then since I don't really have no education, I didn't really go to much high school. You know, I did like 1 year and a little change. You know
Where at?
I went to Barbara Goldman for a year. The
first
year.
in Hialeah, correct?
Yeah, a little North Hialeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't have a lot of education, and then my personality has always drove me through everything in my career, in my life. You know what I'm saying? So for me to get a job, no problem. I'll pick the job I wanted, and it just seemed like I could always get a cooking job. And bro, by sheer coincidence, I would fucking land dope jobs with like fresh chefs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Chef Miriam and countless others that I work for and fuck their dishes up, learning what I know now. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say that when Frankie was the chef at Gold Rush, world famous Gold Rush,
that's right.
There was nothing.
That's right.
Like a Heineken with some steak and eggs and a lap dance at 6 a.m. At Gold Rush. The lap dance wasn't from Frankie though; it was from a girl.
It's the crack of dawn. You got a crack on your lap, baby.
There you go.
Yeah, no, and even at Gold Rush, it was like, dope ass job. Yeah, I'll take this one. I make fucking who knows how much money a week doing marañas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But dog, it was always just easy for me to cook, though. It was always easy for me to cook, and even now, it's like, I need a menu. Okay, here, I got it. I probably got one already written because I just do that.
No, it's already it's in the head, man.
I do that already. It's like the music, like, you got mad verses written that they might come out, they might not. I got mad recipes, like not just recipes, but like full menus, full concepts. Ideas. Like I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
If you sit down and like pick Frankie's brain, like he has always like 3 or 4 restaurant concepts in his head. Like ready, he has names, logos already designed. Like it's kind of like it's the artistry aspect of it, right? Like when Frankie and I were younger, we did graffiti, even though we didn't know each other, but we did graffiti, we drew. Then music brought us together. You know, film has kept us together. But I think, and I always say this, I think creativity is something that just goes across the board. When you're a true creative, I think that whatever you do, you become good at it, right?
Absolutely.
Because there's this inner thing inside of you that just wants to come out and it wants to create. So that's why you go to Frankie's restaurants, the food's dope, the artwork on the wall is dope because he did the artwork too. There's this creator inside of him that just always wants to come out. Yeah. And I think that that's where the magic happens.
Yeah. That's where the magic's at for sure. Yeah.
At the end, because he's really
because there's love for every piece of everything you got to do. It's not just about the cooking; it's about everything. Once you come in there, bro, you know it's love.
And like for me, creating food is the payoff, right? So like I'll go through the motions. No, I'll be on the line, cooking, training, sweating, 120 degrees. Like I'll go through the motions just to be able to create again. You feel me? So like, is cooking on the line my favorite thing? Hell no. But just to know that, okay, I got to cook all this shit so I can get back to creating, or I got to train all these people so I can get back to creating, get a new, something new going. Like that's, I don't know, that's what drives, that's the drive. You know, that's what makes you
go.
I
can't wait to get on the end of that line and pick up that food. 3 weeks after I become world champ.
Hell yeah. All right, I'll take the pube out of your burger on this one.
All right, my brother. And how'd you make the transition into filming?
Well, let's hop it right there.
Oh, the 25 minutes? Wait, for real? Yeah. All right, so we're vibing.
So right now right now I just got put on the spot.
It's your boy Bravo. I don't even know what song this is.
Hard.
I'm in the hood, I'm in the hood. Remember now?
I'm in the hood, my nigga. I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood.
No.
Before that?
This is in Alapata. AP 305.
What the fuck is going on right now?
I got dope boy pockets with a corner store swag. Military guns.
I'm about to bring this shit back.
Niggas making me mad.
Oh my God.
I stepped out the hood.
But they calling me back.
It's like the movies on every corner you see.
Say what?
I made myself the boss.
Now the answer to me.
I am what I am. Play up me what you be. They say that I'm the one and you can't make it a 3.
Hey, this shit was hard though.
Let's go. We making a motherfucking return.
Oh my God.
The Carol City and back down.
This is
I'm on that
crazy.
front line. I seen your ass
In the background.
I'm in the hood. You can't see through them .5. Same old G.
I forgot how wrong.
That's it. We got him hyped, Rex. What's up? We got him hyped. What's up, Rex? You dropping him?
Hey, Rex, cut that for a minute. I forgot how fucking raw you are.
I'll tell you what.
Reality check. Welcome to.
That's just okay. I don't really rap. I don't rap no more. Not really, but I don't rap no more. But all that shit still puts a smile on my face. That shit's my.
Yeah,
I say
hell
when it's in
man.
your heart, it's never out. You
Bro,
feel me?
that verse right there is hard.
Hard.
Fun days.
I'm on that record. I sound like Lil Bow Wow. Real talk.
Where
Rex,
did we
what's up?
record
What
that
you got,
record
Rex? In the back of somebody's house.
But must be.
Oh my God, Rex. That's the beat?
About to bring us out of retirement right now.
Oh my God. I said, so fly and Bravo is in the building. So fly and Bravo is in the building. We got Uly right now, he in the building. Don't blink, motherfuckers, we in the building. I'ma chop it up and I'ma pull it up. You already know I'm coming through. I'm with the crew and us. Ain't nobody coming through and shut it like we does. You already know this talent that we got was sent from up above. Everywhere we go, they know us. Give me love. I'm coming through. I'm not showing out. Give me hugs. Give me daps. And you already know where we at. This Miami, motherfuckers, is the bottom of the map. Yeah. So fly and Bravo, they in the building. Me and Uly ain't stopping till we stacking a million. You already know what's up to all the childrens, and you already know that we the owners of the building. Let's go. That was just me loosening up.
Just warming up.
That was me loosening up. I need y'all come on through, Bravo. Drop that. Let's go.
I'm feeling rusty. It's been a minute, dog, but I don't care, cause you never forget how to ball. I'm so fly, baby, and I'm the top dog, and I'm so raw. Yeah, I'm
So raw.
You already know, it's Bahama, baby. You fuck around, I might steal your lady. Eat your baby, I might eat some.
Yeah.
Your baby.
It sounds like Mike Tyson.
Let's go, Bravo. Let's go, Bravo. Bravo's in the building, y'all.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with Too Nice, and this is Don't Blink. Uly hit you so hard that you can't think. Nigga, blow your whole boat up, you might sink. I got money, just call me Brinks. It's been like 18 years.
Damn, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Let It Rip season, baby. Wow.
Yo, that's dope.
Don't never again make us fucking rap.
And you said you eat babies.
Unless I eat babies.
Wow.
Put the Mike Tyson on us, boy.
You have 2 fucking
I ate
kids,
his babies.
and I start eating babies.
That's awesome, dog.
Yo,
That's
that
awesome.
was the most illest and realest
no,
one
that was
right
right.
there.
For the
bro.
record, I have never eaten a baby.
Lies.
Her name was Baby, me la comí, pero no era un baby.
Don't blink.
Hey,
Yo,
that was hard. Y'all
it's
still
been-
got that. Y'all still
Yeah,
It's
got that.
been years.
Yeah.
Years. Not like, oh, last year. No.
No.
It's been years.
Yeah.
No, it
Yo,
came out dope,
that
though.
was
Way,
dope. That
way
was
long
lit,
ago.
and we all know, you know what I'm saying, is all. I was kinking. I was brushing the kinks off too in the beginning. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know what? Listen.
Hey, but
I
it was
watching
awesome,
you, dog.
man.
You were showing out, dog. Finally, you had your tios in the building.
And you want to bust them.
And you want to
Rex,
bust your tios, dog.
Rex.
You want to remind your tios.
Rex,
how
give me
old
some,
we
Rex.
are.
Give me some, Rex. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is, who it is, and how it's going down.
That's it. I'm not playing around.
I got my
no more.
tios in the building, so it's time. Yeah? Look, yeah, I said I'm back. They say back from what? What? Hold up, let me catch that.
Hey,
We on the West Coast with it, let me catch it.
Tu Nietzsche in the building.
Look,
Let's go.
yeah, desde chamaquito yo jangueaba con los grandes. En la calle tratando de salir pa'lante. Y ahora que yo estoy en una mejor posición, se juntan lo duro para llevarse la nación. Y yo sé que me están mirando clarito desde arriba. Yo hago esto de verdad, no es para gastar saliva. Si tú tienes un problema, estamos ready, ven y tira. Lo tuyo se ha acabado y lo mío nunca se expira. Trematando la liga y es cualquiera que me mira. Nadie lo hace como yo grabando en la cabina. Y en la tarima nadie se compara. Mira como los envidiosos viran toda la cara. Cause ain't nobody does it the way that I does. And now I flip it and reverse it the way that I does. The way I do it in Spanish and then I do it in English. And I could do it forever. You niggas wait till I'm finished. Yeah, we got Bravo and Sofla up in the building. Uly about to work his ass out till we stacking $1 million. I said that before and I said it again. Cause we right here sitting in this table. Yeah, we more than friends. We could call that a FAM. Cause we the fam. Y'all niggas know who we am. Yeah, or who we are. When I'm in the car, you already know we riding this train far.
Now let me try this. Round 2.
Yes.
No baby eating for me, but what about you? And you're a fool, and I don't give a fuck about you. I got my dog Bravo. What you wanna do? So fly kings, nigga, and rock bottom. I'ma punch you in your fucking face till you forgot him. You remembered, and you said, damn, ain't that the same nigga, the son of Sam? Everything that he ever fucking rapped on. Now I'm fucking back, and I'm about to get my clap on. Back. Now how much in the building? Niggas start talking shit, I go back to eating children.
I'm gonna bring it back. Wow.
Let's go, bro.
Me llaman Bravo, el malo montado en aro ancho. Cream of the crop. So cuidado, muchacho. Si tú sacas, yo saco. Más rápido, bang, bang.
Do my damn thing. He could pick it up, but watch me do the damn thing. You already know I move back and forth like a rocking chair. It's getting hot in here. You already know that everywhere that Bravo and Sofla go is getting popped in there. And you already know we cooking in the kitchen. Listen, Too Nice, leave him alone. He's in his own division. And you already know, could give a fuck what you think. What's the name of the show?
Don't bleed.
That's how we shut it down in the place to be. You already know nobody else gonna replacing me. Nah, cause I'm here to stay. Ask Uly one time if I'm here to play. And I'm looking over there, now I'm looking hella here. If you hating on my beard, get the fuck up out of here. We got Sofla and Bravo and we cooking in the kitchen, nigga. Listen, fuck around with me and you gon' end up missing. See, I'ma stop, so now you could go. That's my Theo, yo.
Hey, dog, y'all killed it. Y'all should give me goosebumps.
Let's go.
Mira, knock, knock, trap está tocando. Dale, open up the door que me estoy reventando. And from the jump ya estoy acabando. Right on top of your click, yo me estoy cagando. Papi, yo te levanto. And if you stay talking shit, papi, ya...
I'm telling you, 10 years here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Let It Rip Season 2.
Let it rip.
Don't blink.
Don't blink.
That right there could probably be an episode on its own right there.
That's real. That's real. That's real.
Yo, it's been years.
I kind of feel good. I kind of want to keep it going.
No, stop. Don't get him started.
No, that's it. That's
It's okay.
No.
I'm sorry. Wishful thinking.
No, it's all right. We can cut that out.
No, we can't.
Don't
Yo, what is it that we go into?
I want to tell you
Oh,
something.
shit. All right.
The only person ever that can bring Frankie and I out of retirement is sitting across the table from us right fucking now. It's only for you two nights and for you, Uly.
A lot of people are going to be mad because a lot of people have asked me to do it.
I'm sure your son is surprised right now. Like, damn,
my son, yo,
He took his shirt off and everything. He's like, I'm ready to go.
The son doesn't really know if that's his dad or not. So he's
Nah, but let me tell you something. My son be in the room cooking beats. Like, he be in the room cooking beats, and I be in there, like, damn, dog, this shit would be like dope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what are they cooking up with Nino, right?
Cook it up, Nino.
Yeah.
Boy, you got a shout out. You have a couple followers.
I heard a beat the other day that I was like, damn, Frank.
Damn, let's make it back then.
Like, so don't be surprised when you start hearing Cook It Up Nino beats all over La Jama.
Some of my last stuff that I actually recorded some of my stuff, like late stuff or whatever, my wife was pregnant in the studio with me every single day, 24 hours a day.
You got a
You
little
feel me? And I was with my godson, Zach, ZZ Vibes. That's another one that he doing some stuff with Future and with some big boys too. And I always had him with me, and that shit just carried over to the kids, you feel me?
No, that's dope, man.
I'm super proud of that. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, you should be. That's amazing.
Right now, I feel like when I had the first concert of 2020, which was like for Super Bowl weekend. It was like an Only in Day thing, and we had that big, and then you did me like a reel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You did me a teaser, really
dope,
dope,
by the way.
really super dope.
Better
and
than
that
what
day,
those guys put out. So
no, for sure. Listen to me. But that day, I had Uly was there, Sofla was there, Platano was there, Mike was there. Everybody, like the ones that seen me. You know what I'm saying? That moment, you know what I'm saying? Now that I have you guys here, right? Like, I felt that. Like, I felt like when I got off stage and I saw everybody that was there, like the old, like the beginners, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I started, the originators, you know what I'm saying? That I seen do it. Right. And then now they're here seeing me.
Yeah.
And then,
I think I told you the following day after that show how proud I was of you because of that same thing that you just said. Like, man, I watched you come up as a little... a dancing kid that we couldn't get rid of, that just would hang around us, and now here we are, we're on stage, and we're backing you up.
Yeah,
right? Because
exactly.
I'm filming you, Plátano's making sure, you sound good, Rex está por allá, and Mikey está filming, and it's crazy, dog, because that's what family really is, right?
No, for sure,
no matter what happens, no matter what we've been through, thick and thin, we've always had each other's backs, bro.
No, dog, and I'll tell you one thing, dog, it's great for my kids, and like for the youngsters around me, you know what I'm saying, that it's like, they know, dog, they be like, oh man, in school talking like, yeah, bro, you saw the 3 second number. It's like, yeah, that's my dad's friend. We're at the Hialeah Festival. Oh man, look at that guy performing. Yeah, that's my dad's friend. You know what I'm saying? Today, one of my nephews was in school, and the teacher is putting on the mayor of Miami Lakes podcast that I was on, and he's like, oh, that's my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit makes me, dog. That's everything. That's everything. So I'm glad everybody's still like, not everybody, but I'm glad the ones that are still on are still on.
I feel the same way, dog, because I got my kids. They're with me for everything I do. Every
shout out Junior.
Straight up.
Shout out Junior.
Yo, he did that right there. Junior did that right there.
Yeah, Junior drew those 2 drawings.
Oh man, it looks just like you guys.
Yeah, and there are all my fights. They're at my press conferences, dog, and they see Dad. Came about the ground out the mud and making things happen now.
Of course, imagine they're gonna do better than us.
And let me tell you guys, I respect that a lot on both of your behalfs because I know for sure that we didn't have the same role models when we were coming up.
Absolutely.
I think we lived in a different time.
Role model.
Right? I think we lived in a different time. Like when we were, like sometimes I look at my daughter. My daughter's 7 years old, right? I remember being 7 years old and yo estaba en la calle.
Yeah.
I was out there, I was sin zapato, and as long as I got home before the sun went down, I didn't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I respect that a lot because we're already off rip right now. Our children are doing better than us.
1,000%.
So we already won. No matter what kind of happens from here, we already kind of won because they're doing better than us.
Imagine where they're gonna get to it. If we started the way we started, and they got like a huge jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they didn't have to go through a lot of the stuff that we went through. You feel me?
Success is in
So,
their future and their DNA. 100%.
yeah, dog, it has to happen. You know?
And then they have us to, give them advice, to be like, look, we actually did it. Aside from not going through it and saying, look, you don't want to be like them. No, we were them.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So like, look,
for sure,
and we've been able to do it. So that's
so you always gotta stay like true to yourself. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's like some people worry about losing friends, dog. You gotta worry about losing yourself. You feel me? As long as you keep yourself 100, nigga, everything is good.
Hey, if you lose anybody, they weren't meant to be. You know what I mean? Hate to sound cliche, but if you lose them, they weren't good.
They weren't meant to be.
The faster your train goes, the faster your train goes, the less people around.
You got.
Baby.
Yeah. Let people know how you went from music, how you transitioned over to making film, and being where you're at today with the filming, bro. Because you went, you reached a nice level with music, and now you reached a nice level with the art
production.
you're doing.
I feel like when Frankie had the kids and he kind of slowed down with the music, I was kind of like the only one that kept going. And I did reach some new heights. I came out on Alexis y Fido's album. I opened up for Yankee in New York a couple times.
Real quick, sorry to interrupt you, but I just thought about something. When I met you at Kevin's shop, you were just growing your dreads. They were about this big.
They were called De Las.
And I was at Stephen Mitchell's shop when you cut them off too.
Yes,
remember?
June 18th, 2012.
Damn, it's about to be the
yeah. My anniversary is coming up now.
I was there at the barbershop and you cut them off. Your head was all real and wrinkled.
Steve was supposed to cut my hair and he couldn't come, so Carlos ended up cutting it.
Yeah. I was there.
But really, for me, it was like I kind of found myself alone in music, and even though I was making serious strides, something was going on inside of me.
Yeah,
I wasn't happy. And I hate to sound cliche, but like I wasn't happy, right? Like okay, I'm partying with chicks and I'm performing here and I'm doing this, but everything felt empty, and I don't know why. It just did, and I felt that I needed some sort of spirituality in my life. I needed something stable, something concrete, and I literally woke up one day and I just said to myself, I'm not gonna do this shit no more. I'm not gonna continue to chase this dream. Because at the end of the day, my dream wasn't to be famous. My dream was to just create.
Yeah.
And that's what I came to terms with myself, right? I remember I mentioned earlier about creativity, that no matter what you do, right? You put me in the kitchen right now, I could cook too. I mean, I'm not Chef Frankie, but no. My mac and cheese is off the chain. Yeah. You feel me? So but my point is that I'm a creator, and I just think that when I got tired of the fuckery with music, with my fuckery manager and my fuckery people that were around me, I found the camera that we had in the studio. It was a 5D Mark II, Canon 5D Mark II, and I said to myself, damn, this is a great way for me to still create. Yeah. And now I don't have that pressure that you were talking about earlier of the hit record, of the this, of the that. So I got behind, I started making music videos for the guys that would come to the studio. And then one day, I was getting invited, because we know a lot of people, right? So a lot of the famous directors in Miami, I actually went to high school with. I don't want to name drop or nothing like that, but there's 3 or 4 guys that I went to school with that are super big directors right now. And one of those guys told me something that was very profound and kind of changed everything for me. And I think that's when I started to like levantar un poquito más. Was they told me, get out of music videos. Stop doing music videos, because you're going to stay stuck in this music video world forever. I can't get a Gatorade commercial or a Timberland commercial, because when I show these people my work, it's all Ross and this and Lil Wayne, and it's all hood stuff.
Like you said, cars and asses and
So this person who I looked up to, and I was like, wow, this guy's an idol to me. He's telling me don't do what I do because I'm stuck right now. Now I'm happy, I'm making money, but I'm stuck. So that right there kind of changed me, and I said to myself, okay, so what do we do? All right, Sofla, how do we switch the game up? And then I started filming shows, and I started creating original content, and I think that's what really changed the game for me, right? Because now that I do original content, I do pilots for TV shows, I do commercials for companies, I do all kinds of stuff. But the beauty is that I get to travel. I've been to Japan, I've been to Africa, I've been to Germany. I mean, I've been to all these places with my camera.
Blessings.
No, hell
what I'm saying?
And that same concept and drive, you guys came together, and then boom, JAMA on the vibe.
Magic.
Yeah, hell yeah,
magic, though. That's awesome.
It's like when you're in like I don't know, like when you're in the gym and you're seeing results, and you're working out and you're seeing results, como te da más gana to go to the next day to the gym.
Yeah.
So I think that's where like me and Frankie are, like we keep seeing strides and we keep seeing progression. We keep so it keeps me fueled.
Yeah, and going. Yeah, for sure.
That's what keeps all of us going. We got that inner, hustler in us. We got that creator. We got the dedication, the consistency, dog. And then once you start seeing the results, the good results, and people finally start, saying, "Damn, dog, you're doing a good job." Like, that's gas to the fire. You just want to do more.
And I would even like to add something that, like, and this took me a while to realize as a business owner, right? Like, I started to realize that in our world, in our creative world, most people don't do good business.
Yeah.
Right? They're great creators, but they fucking horrible at sending an invoice. Yeah. Well, I figured out quick that I was like, well, I'm not going to get paid, until I send an invoice, until I start doing shit properly. So I think when I started doing things properly,
professionally,
my phone never stopped ringing. I mean, my phone literally rang on the way here. Somebody was asking me, "Yo, are you available? I need you, and I'll pay you double your rate right now if you could just come." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not gonna miss this shit with y'all boys."
Damn,
it was fucking $800 by the way. I just want to tell you it was $800. And I said no to it.
I'll tell you right now.
So you owe me $4?
No, let me tell you something. If you, for those guests that get in contact and you skip a date on the Don't Blink podcast, prepárate that you're in the blacklist.
No, I would never do that.
Listen.
Not to y'all boys.
Regardless, y'all couldn't be on the blacklist even if you tried. Number two, when you leave here, they made $100 still waiting for you, so make that phone call.
But you know what? Like, that's talking about family, talking about our relationships and everything. I'm gonna be real with you, cuz I'm not balling, I'm not rich or nothing, but money doesn't dictate any move that I do.
Nope.
Never has.
It never has. I've always done lo que de verdad yo siento de corazón. And I think that's why you're looking at 4 people here that have been friends for 20 plus years.
Absolutely.
Right? Because everything has always been de corazón. It's never been about money. It's never been about anything. Tú te puedes meter el dinero por el culo. A mí no me importa. I'd rather do what I want to do.
And any way possible that whenever we get a chance, we all uplift each other. And we Ain't never no crabs in a bucket.
No, never.
You know that when you call the homie, it picks up, and it could be either hey, what's up? What are you doing, bro? You want to hang out? Or it could be, yo, dog, let's get this money move. Now for nothing, when Uly calls me, I pick up the phone. When I call Uly, I don't know. Yo. He picks up the phone. And he knows it could be either or. What's up? Let's go eat. Or it could be, yo, I got this money move. Let's get it.
There's 2 kinds of friends in this world, right? The ones that call you to talk shit and the ones that call you to go eat.
Good
one.
I can't wait to be the go eat guy.
Oh my God. You know what I'm going to do from here to your fight? Every fucking meal I eat, I'm going to send you a picture.
Wow.
That's it. You're getting banned.
Now I won't answer his calls.
Blacklist, tío. Papá, te voy a poner papá.
My brothers, listen, man, a big part of this show, dog. Every show we talk about it's a huge part of this show. And what a coincidence about this is that there's 23 days left until my fight. And there's 23 days left until, the COVID bill that had to release UFO information. There's 23 days left till they got to release this information. So June 26th, same night I fight, there'll be aliens in the crowd.
Oh, maybe Uly's the alien.
Yeah,
we're gonna come out the closet at that time.
The way we think and the way we act, the way we grew up, the way we've done things outside the box, the way we think, the way we make things happen. I think we're aliens in our own fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree.
Speaking about the aliens, I want to say that last year when the pandemic started and everything started like just going to shit, I actually posted on Facebook and I was like, yo, I guarantee you that the way the world is going between the pandemic and all this stuff, that the next thing that's coming out is aliens. Like, I actually have that post.
If you post it on Facebook, that's some like outer world shit already.
Well, I don't post on Facebook much, but when I
Did you put it on MySpace?
What the fuck? You made me feel really old right now. Hey, listen, Facebook is still Facebook.
Yeah, but have you ever?
So Facebook is like more serious, and then Instagram is more like
Rachetera type stuff.
Yeah.
But listen to me, have y'all niggas seen aliens and stuff?
Bro, listen, I grew up with like a crazy.
Frankie was pro
phobia, cause I used to have crazy like weird dreams about aliens, dog. And then
you got abducted.
I might have, dog. They came to the house in the dream for sure. But it was always like one of these type of deals. Like I'm scared, but you know what I'm saying. And now as an adult, like I know exactly what you were gonna say when you said, the 23 days. I'm following, bro. I'm ready. You know the Pentagon. The Pentagon.
Never with the booty hurting.
No, never with the booty hurting. Never with the booty.
Not that type of adult.
They'll be scared of Frankie, bro. They'll be scared of this. Bravo, bro. I don't know. Send them back down.
I've seen the guy without a shirt and he's really hairy. I can only imagine alien if you tried to probe
Me
them or whatever.
said human, no polar bear, no bear.
Fuck aliens, Sasquatch.
Hey, listen, you can do all the hairy jokes you want, dog. I'm the hairy one. I've heard all of them. Teen Wolf, everybody.
You know
It's
what
okay,
I call
dog.
Frankie sometimes? Like when he'll call me, I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Velcro?"
Skin suspenders. He has like a crazy fetish fantasy about me that he wants to shave suspenders into my back.
I thought it'd be really cool, since
everything
he's all hairy. If we shaved it and just left suspenders,
what's funny, hey, what's funny is that everything that he didn't get on his head, his son got. Boy, his son got.
That's for sure. I just say that.
And he got in his beard.
Yeah, it just fell off again.
You know that God has a sense of humor when he makes Frankie bald up top and fucking Sasquatch on the bottom.
Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, my brothers.
But
man.
listen, as far as the aliens though, I don't know. Like, there's some funky shit going on right now. There's all sorts of new terminology that wasn't really being used before. Like, for example, right now they're calling some of these vehicles, they're calling them transmedium vehicles.
Yeah, UAPs.
Right,
No,
so,
transmedium ones are the ones that go underwater. in the ocean.
right, but that's what I'm saying.
And
Before,
UAPs, yeah.
before
So-
we didn't know about that. We just thought they were flying saucers. But now we there's proof that these things go in the water.
Yeah, wow. No, it's wild, bro. It's that's why. Like, okay, first, I've always, since I was a kid, I've always thought about these things. Like, if there's something outside of this world that we live in, you know what I mean? And then now with all the technology we got, and everybody's got a camera in their hand, and you know, fighter jet pilots, you know, people like that you could actually believe, not just some wacko saying, "Oh, look, I see this." You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's crazy.
But I think there's a couple of things. I think one thing is that the U.S. government is never gonna show their vulnerabilities.
Absolutely
right?
not.
They're not gonna show their vulnerabilities. So. Although I want it to be, like Joe Rogan said one time, bro, I want it to be aliens. And yeah, I want it to be aliens, right? That's what I want. I want it to be aliens. The chances are that it's some government shit. You feel me? Because they're not going to expose their vulnerabilities like that. You feel me?
We'll see in 23 days.
We'll see.
Just
I could be wrong.
But look, I'm going to add to that, right? But just like how you say, you know, here's what I was going to say. Let me see how I rephrase this. You guys, we're all following the alien stuff and all that, right? I follow the Martian stuff as well, right? Everything that's going on Mars.
Yeah.
You know, we have a drone that actually flew in Mars. We have Perseverance.
Elon Musk, all that.
Yeah, we have all that, right? But let's be honest. We know for a fact that we can't even measure the universe.
Right.
We know for a fact that we can't. Exactly. We know for a fact that the universe is not linear.
We still
Right,
we know for a fact we don't know what's under the ocean either.
Right. So this is what my logic tells me. My logic tells me I'm a smart enough human being to know that in a space this big, it's kind of irresponsible for me to think that I'm by myself.
I agree with that too.
Right, that's just why I feel like that it goes to show you how human we are and how full of shit we are as humans, that we think we're the only things in this universe, and I just don't think that that's true. And I don't know what it is, but I don't think that that's true.
And the only reason why I have like both ideas about what those videos that are coming out now from the Navy guys is because, if you're a million years ahead of us, right, or a billion years in technology, we're morons, we're monkeys, dog.
We're fairly new to this
I think
planet,
it could go either way.
Now that we're in that topic, right quick, Sofla, I know you want to say something, but now that we just say that, right, and we mention like the Mars stuff,
right?
We get to Mars, hypothetically speaking, there's nothing there.
No, not hypothetically. There's nothing.
No, there's nothing there, right?
Well, hold on, we've
only been to a part.
We've been to Jezero Crater.
That's it.
For whatever amount of years. That's it.
So, Earth could have possibly been something like that.
Yeah.
Well, what they're saying right now is they just spent $500 million. NASA just spent $500 million to run the first test back to Venus or wherever it is that they're going. Right, Venus. So they're saying now that Venus, they think millions of years ago, before it became the fiery planet, that it was more similar to Earth than what we think. We think that something happened there, that the planet became what it became.
Well, listen, man, we're about to find out in a couple of days. Hey,
I don't think we're going to find out. I think we're going to know what they want us to know.
I want to let you guys know two things.
What's up?
I'm dieting for this fight.
Fuck your diet.
I've drank.
You brought La Jama on your fucking show. Fuck the diet.
I know that being got the listen. I've drank 2 gallons of water today, so I'm pissing myself. Wait, and one third thing. I love you guys, man. Thank you guys for being on.
Thanks for having us, dog. We appreciate it, dog.
Real quick before we go, I gotta give a shout out to the Miami Marlins, man. Miami Marlins sent me this jersey.
Let's go.
It's a Sugar Kings jersey. Thank you, Derek G. Derek G hooked me up with this.
Yo, shout out
Miami
Derek G.
Marlins.
Shout out Derek
Check
G.
this out.
Let's go.
Motro.
Official like a referee with a whistle.
Let's go.
Derek G, thank you. Miami Marlins, thank you. You guys appreciate it.
Show him the little tatuaje of the Marlin you got on your butt cheek.
That's for the next episode. Hey, I love you guys, man.
Thank you for having us.
From the bottom of my heart. Hey, fucking great conversation. You guys are great people, dog. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's amazing that you guys are, doing so well, and you're only gonna get better, dog. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. It's been an honor, for sure.
If it's up to us, we ain't gonna stop.
We're only gonna get better because de aquí
Yeah.
es para arriba para todo mundo.
Yeah.
And when one of us goes,
That's it.
that's the motherfucker that fucking holds the door and everybody sneaks in. So
And I love the how we can show, dog, that we
The
can't
camaraderie.
the camaraderie. We've been friends for over 20 years, and we made it from none to where we at today.
we gotta
bro.
stop
There's a
saying
lot
that
more
though
room to
because we
go.
sound real fucking old when we're like, oh, we've been friends for
Nah,
20
it is
years.
what it is, bro. It's the reality. It's the reality.
I don't either, because I still feel young as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm 40 years old. I'm 40 years old. It's all good.
Look at the fucking guy with the only in date shirt. Every time we say a fucking age joke, he looks at us and laughs. Like, look at these old fucks.
I don't worry about that.
Yeah, but he's learned. He's part of the squad, so he's
hold
taking
up.
that training real good.
Before y'all go, we got some dope gear for you. And real quick, man,
Nice.
shout out to our sponsors, Romero Lumper Services.
Yes.
Y'all need a package move, hit them boys up to make sure the package is legit, 'cause that's what they do.
Romero, I got tremendo
Aranci-
packages coming from California. If you can help me out.
Arancibia bail bonds, boy. You
I'm
get
gonna need
locked
him
up.
too.
Exactly. If you're moving illegal work with Romero and they find out, you're going to need Arancibia bail bonds come get you out, man.
Yeah.
Gus, I need you, Gus.
This has been another episode of Don't Blink Podcast with my boy Sofla, Chef Frankie, Bravo,
Yes.
whatever you want to call him, from rap
Yes.
to cooking, from rapping to video producing,
Yes.
directing. Amazing shit, man. Me and the
Yes.
kid, 2 nights here doing it again.
You already know what it is.
Don't blink. June 26th is coming. You already know. Don't fucking blink.
Don't blink.
No pestañas, hueputa.
I'm pissing myself.
Oh, that's why you cut us.
bathroom first?
I gotta piss.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. There's that fast start, and that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
K-Mama, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pitt had braids. Baja Panty parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings, every day we need a house. It's game time, the game's mine, you know the vibe. Yo viajaba el mundo entero, rapping 305.